You know what time that is?
The media.
I know what time it is.
What?
Right here on KBeach Global Radio in Long Beach State, we've got a surf report.
Yeah, Jeff.
Because surfing is such a big part of living in Southern California, and joining us on the phone for the surf report is Jeff Rudy, a realtor at Keller Williams Pacific Estates right here in Long Beach. He does a little surfing himself. Jeff, you on the phone, bud?
Aloha, friends.
Aloha. Oh, don't tell me you're in Hawaii, because I would be super jealous.
Not yet, not till August.
Oh, not till August.
I'm going to Boston. He's going to Hawaii.
I'm going to Palm Springs in August. Got my 50th birthday party. Woo!
Shut
I'm gonna be.
Shut the front door.
Dude, shut up, Jeff.
That's a lot of clams.
It's a lot of
For all you that
clams.
can't see, Eric's a good-looking 50-year-old.
Thank you very much. Oh, my
are.
God. She just made me blush.
You do have new contacts, so I'm just...
Let's go. Oh, thanks,
You
Frank.
might be a little blurry.
Well,
Jeff,
it's
what's,
nice and clear.
what's going on with the surfing around here right now?
Well, overall, we're coming off a pretty darn good spring as far as wave quality is concerned. There's been a lot of fun waves this whole spring, and now we find ourselves moving into summer and hoping it continues and some of those summer south swells rolling in. I was actually down at RJ's Beach in South Huntington Beach last Monday for the holiday with my kids surfing, and it wasn't really big, but it was super fun. There were a lot of people down there really enjoying themselves. And the water's warmed up a bit, too. It's now in the mid-60s across most of Southern California, peaking up towards even 70, like in Newport Beach.
Wow.
This weekend, we're losing some of our great sun that we've been having across the Southern California region as a low-pressure system moves in. So we're going to have a little bit more overcast skies and a little bit of wind in the mix, but that's okay. That's okay because we have some light northwest wind swell coming in right now, and then a sizable southern swell building Sunday into Monday. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that.
Hey, Jeff?
Yeah.
Does summer bring better surfing? I know it's warmer, but does it bring better waves and better surfing and better conditions?
It's all a matter of perspective, I guess. If you like warm water and small waves, then absolutely. But if you like big, good, clean swells, then generally not, but you do see some good south swells come in over the summer sometimes, but generally speaking, no, winter is a better season for surfing here in California.
But more people will surf in the summer because of the weather itself, because of the warmth?
Correct. Yeah, that's when you get a lot more of the longboarders and weekenders and folks like that out. But, to keep a good attitude, that's not such a bad thing. You just might have to relinquish another wave or two during a session.
Memorial Day typically kicks off, the beach type of atmosphere around here. Does it also kind of kick off more surfers?
I wouldn't say that it necessarily translates into that unless you're counting more inland people that are coming just to mess around. But over the Memorial Day weekend, I was actually working, showing property from Huntington Beach up to Long Beach, and it was absolutely packed at every single beach along the way, and I got to believe that was the case down towards San Diego and up into the South Bay as well. It was just a beautiful, stereotypical Southern California weekend, and the water was warm, the vibes were good, and people were smiling.
All right, Jeff, I'm going to ask you a surfing/real estate related question. If I'm a surfer and I'm coming in from out of state, where am I looking to buy a house? Because I obviously, there's got to be a balance of affordability and accessibility. If I'm a surfer, where am I looking for a house?
If you're a surfer and you're coming into the Southern California region and you're going to be working, obviously commute is a really, really big issue. So if you're up in LA, you might not want to be in Orange County. But if you're going to be pacing, if you're flexible and you're really counting on wave quality, I would say Orange County is probably a pretty darn good place. And Huntington Beach, if you look around the world, no, it's not that great. But it's very consistent, so you can be a surfer and enjoy surfing year-round in the Orange County area. Get into the South Bay, and it's a little bit more fickle and not quite as great. I lived in Hermosa Beach for a few years, and there was some ways there, but just not nearly like there is in Orange County. And if you really want to be right near the good spots, I'd recommend someplace in South County, Orange County, like San Clemente area would be ideal if that was your criteria. But as your realtor, I'd be happy to throw the wetsuit in the back of the car, pack a couple boards, and take you on that tour. And
have you ever done that?
Instead of open houses, go check out the
Have you ever done that? just took people surfing because surfing was part of why they wanted to buy a house?
I have gone surfing with clients.
That's awesome.
You know, sometimes real estate can be fun, and guys like Jeff just
actually,
make it
during
that way.
the World Cup, or it wasn't World
US
Cup, it was like
Open's
European Cup or something like that for soccer. About, I don't know, 6 months ago, I had a client say, and this was for $1.5 million houses in Newport Beach. Would you mind if we stopped in at the Harp Inn for a pint because Ireland's playing England? And I said, you know what? I'm a professional. I can do this.
Oh, the sacrifices we make. Hey, Jeff, I'm going to leave it at that because I love that ending. That's awesome.
I got to throw a couple things at you real quick from an event standpoint. This weekend in Huntington Beach is the U.S. Open of bodyboarding. Should be really fun. Bodyboarders, or spongers as they're sometimes called, tend to get a hard time from surfers. I still think it's pretty cool, and if you're talking about big waves, then it's downright difficult, so they do deserve some respect, and it is incredibly popular. And then also starting today in Fiji is the Volcom Fiji Pro at Cloudbreak and Restaurants, which are two of the very best. And
let's go.
Let's all go to Fiji.
Bam.
Best, and if you can go to Fiji, you can go to www.volcomfijipro.com and check it out. It's going to be double overhead plus, shallow, scary, big, with the very best surfers in the world.
Awesome.
Competing for the world title. So that's going to be an exciting thing for a lot of people to watch this weekend as well.
Do you think
Love
the station
it.
will pay for it, Eric?
Yeah, the
Send us
station.
out
Yeah,
on
KBeach is going to pay for it. KBeach has got so much money.
It's for research.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know about you, Coach, but I have a strong feeling this is going to be a really great summer. Lots of sun, lots of great waves, and lots of real estate transactions.
I love the optimism, sir. Thanks a lot, Jeff. We appreciate it. That was Jeff Rudy from Keller Williams Pacific Estates bringing us the Surf Report. You take care, young man.
Ciao.
Ciao.
I love his energy.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I think surfers basically have great energy.
Cool vibes.
Cool vibes, dude.
No, what I like, he was laid back, but you could tell he's like super prepared and organized.
Yeah.
I mean, he had like that website ready. I mean,
you
he was.
look.
I loved it.
I mean, obviously Jeff is Jeff's a friend of mine, and I've known him for quite some time. He's a stud realtor, and I think part of it is because of what we just said. He's got this kind of whole layback type of a feel, and he's very, very positive minded. But he's
was
really
organized,
very
yeah.
good and organized.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a little bit anal. Hope
I
you're
love that.
And he'll go that extra
in a
mile.
good way, Jeff.
I love that anal.
Anal in
I
a good
picked up
way.
on it too.
I mean,
like,
he's
ooh.
not uptight like us. And
No, he's not uptight like you, Big Bang
heavily
Frank.
wound.